YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys episode 11 of our Road to Regional series here, where I learned the VGC 2017 format, compete on the online championship Battlespot ladder, and ultimately compete in St. Louis at the regional on March 4th. We have a very, very special guest today, and I'm very excited to announce Lorcy. Josh, what's good, dude? How you doing, man?
Hey man, thanks for having me. Hey guys, I'm Joshua Lorcy. I'm here with aDrive. I can't believe this. I love aDrive. So
yeah, man, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to have you on. Basically, I gotta tell you guys, I was watching one of Wolf's videos, and it was kind of a interview or a showcase of you, of course, and I just loved your story. I'm definitely gonna link it in the description. I encourage you guys, if you have a few minutes of your day, go check it out, man. Great story, really inspirational. It showed that, you know, you kind of just jumped into the scene after kind of struggling, having a lot of things kind of not necessarily go your way in your younger life, but you're an inspiration to me, man, after seeing that. That was super cool. And let's run off some of these accolades here, because you started competitive VGC in about 2015, right? And in 2016,
yes,
you made top 64 at Worlds, which is incredible. You were U.S. Nationals top 16, and currently you're ranked top 16 in the U.S. right now in championship points. So you're on the road right now to Viridian City. I mean, World Championships, right? Or U.S. Nationals or whatever it is, right? You're getting there.
I'm getting there. I'm trying my best. I want to go to Worlds again, and I want to get first. This is why we all play VGC. We want to be a world champion. We want to be the Wolf Blick. We want to be the Ray Rizzo. So I want to be one of them. I want to be at that top.
That's what I like to hear, man. I love it. I love it. So guys, again, please do me a favor. Check out Josh's stuff in the description below. He's got his Twitter. He's got his Twitch. He's got his YouTube. I saw you streaming recently, so you got that going. See you posting some YouTube videos, so definitely check that out, of course, in the description below. And I got to ask, because I always ask all my guests, if you had one tip for a noob like me, or maybe some of the newer players in the audience, for learning VGC 2017 or just the competitive format in general, what would that tip be, my friend?
First of all, Trainer Tower is an amazing website. It showcases reports from top players. They also have the damage calc on that website, and it's amazing. Second, social media. I advise following top players, Marcus Statter, Wolf Glick. Also, there's a Twitter page called Amal Gaming. It's a Japanese Twitter. They have team reports there. You can also subscribe to them, and they'll give you like the full EV spreads and what the Pokemon do in their team. So you guys should definitely check out Amal Gaming. And yeah, that's basically it. I think social media is really big right now, and that these players are tweeting out their teams, and you guys should really check them out. They're really good teams. I also tweet out some of my teams. So yeah.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Definitely dig all that. And I actually am going to take this time to shout out a website that I've been using lately called Pikalytics. And I'll do my best to remember to put that in the description. But Pikalytics, I shouted that on my stream. And it is just I sent it to Josh too right before this episode. It's a website that's relatively new from my understanding. And it's got so much data on VGC, the Pokemon, what they synergize best with, what they're used with, what movesets you might see, what EV spreads you might see. I've been studying it, no joke, for like the last week. I'm a big data guy personally, and I like looking at this information. I think it's very useful because you could always be practicing even if you're not playing in the game. So I think we should do our question of the day really quickly. Right now, Josh, what is your favorite Pokemon in the current metagame to use? VGC 2017, what's your favorite Mon right now?
My favorite Pokemon would have to be Tapu Fini. Reason being, it's able to set up, negate Tapu Koko's terrain, and also sometimes Tapu Lele's terrain. And it's easy to set up. It has various movesets. You could run choice specs. You could run the Calm Mindset with which are both really, really, really good. I really do like the Calm Mindset right now. I think it's the most powerful set right now. And Fini's just so strong once it's set up. It's ridiculously strong, and it has a decent bulk to it, special bulk. And you can also make it a little bit bulky on the defensive side too.
Which is what I've done with my Fini in this episode. Yeah. We got that physically defensive Fini, man. I dig it, man. Fini's awesome. It's interesting that it didn't get as much light when the format just came out. It didn't seem like it was very popular in London.
But no, everybody was running Coco.
Yeah. Since then, Fini seems to be gaining some traction. And again, you mentioned the spec set. You mentioned the Calm Mindset. We've seen Wolf run the Swagger Heal Pulse set, which is pretty cool. Because under Misty terrain, cool. You can't be status. So some pretty cool stuff there. For me right now, I gotta say my favorite is P2. I've always loved P2 going back to like Gen 4 NU or whatever it even was in singles. I've always loved Porygon2, but it really shines this metagame, and it's proven to be probably one of the top, at least top 5, top 10 Pokemon in VGC 2017, just because it's insane bulk. I actually want to try it out on one of my future teams without Trick Room, because I think it's that good that it doesn't even need Trick Room to function well. You can maybe run like Bolt Beam and like maybe Protect or Toxic with Recover or something like that. It even gets Shadow Ball, Try Attack. I've seen Wolf run Return on it to benefit from those attack boosts. So some pretty cool stuff rocking with P2. So anyway, let's jump into a battle. You ready to rock?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
He's ready. Let's do a championship battle. We're 14-7. The pressure is on, man. I need you to help me keep this record intact because I don't want to lose. I hate losing. No pressure, though. No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure. You're good. No pressure. All right, let me bust out my notepad here, and we've got our team.
No worries.
Not even level 50 yet, but luckily Battlespot fixes that for me, and we should have some fun, man. Hopefully we don't run into that double duck team again, because my team has no responses to that.
Well, oh gosh, double duck is very scary in the beginning of the format.
That's actually, I think, my next team. I think that's gonna be my next team. By the way, guys, I've been working on the next team. Hopefully the next episode will have a new team on it. I know you guys want to see new teams, but obviously since I'm breeding and stuff, you guys know the deal. It takes me a little bit longer to get those new teams out, but I'm hoping for a new team by the next episode. So this could be our sayonara to my Shiny Vikavolt team for now anyway. Which did prove to be decent. We got a string shot off in a couple games ago. So looks like we got Coma here, 1500 rating from Japan, and they are going to be rocking with a little snow warning team here with a Ninetales, Sandslash. We got Alolan Persian, Muck, Gyarados, and we've got Arcanine here. So from my perspective, right off the bat, I'm thinking that, let's see here. I do like Coco in this match. I also like Fini, despite the fact that he could have Freeze Dry. I'm really feeling those two Pokemon. I don't really see the usefulness of Vikavolt here. I think P2 could also be really good, because if I get the Trick Room up, that could be incredibly effective against the snow if he brings it, even though I keep calling it sand. And I think Marowak could be okay here. Let's see here. I guess I'm definitely, for my lead, I'm thinking P2 and Coco could be pretty cool. Immediately threaten out those.
P2 Coco is pretty cool, but we need to watch out for the Sandslash. Sandslash's ability. It doubles its speed, and so we need to watch out for that. They usually run Tectonic Rage.
Yeah.
So that's a little scary for our Coco, but I definitely like P2 as a lead.
Yeah, maybe P2 Fini, Coco in the back, and then Garchomp in the back or something.
We could go
Vikavolt in the back. If you want to go, we can go Trick Room. I think we gotta get Trick Room up. So I'm thinking Fini. I like Garchomp because of the Muck.
Okay, yes, we could run Garchomp, and it's either Garchomp's fine.
Yeah, yes. I think I like Vikavolt could hit the Muck too. But I think I like. No, I'm gonna go Vikavolt actually. What do you think? I don't really have enough time, so we're gonna go Vikavolt.
I'll agree. No worries.
I made that last minute switch there just because I'm a little worried about that hail with 2 hail setters. That makes it a little bit tricky. So we're gonna try to get our Trick Room up here. I'm thinking that's gonna be our best bet. I'm pretty confident
that he's gonna lead. He's gonna lead Ninetales and Alolan. Yes.
So that'll be okay though, because that'll force him to either freeze dry the. He's actually gonna lead Persian Ninetales, so he wants to get a fake out off. He's probably gonna fake out Aurora Veil, I would guess.
Yeah.
So he'll fake out the P2. That's why this is his anti-Trick Room. He's gonna stop our Trick Room with a fake out on P2, and he's gonna either freeze dry into the Fini slot, or he's going to simply set up an Aurora Veil. So I'm actually thinking we should go for a Calm Mind with Fini.
Yes, I definitely want to click Calm Mind here. I don't want to click Trick Room yet, because he could run Taunt. Persian has access to Taunt, so we need to watch out for that. I don't want to fall into that trap.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm thinking T-Bolt into Ninetales to break the Sash, and then Calm Mind with the Fini.
Yes, that's fair. Yes, I agree with that play. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's either the Persian or the Ninetales that has the Sash, but I'm leaning to think that it might be. I don't know actually.
Even if Ninetales goes for Freeze Dry, it's not going to do that much because Ninetales special attack is not too high.
Yeah.
And you have leftovers on top of Fini?
Yep. And I figured getting up that Calm Mind is going to be really nice, because then he won't be able to two-shot us regardless. So we'll see if he does go for the taunt. But he's actually going to go for the fake out, so I kind of figured that. He actually fake outs into the Fini slot, which I'm very surprised about. Maybe he predicted...
Why, though. Yeah, he's not afraid of the Porygon2 as much.
And he's got Roar on his Ninetales to stop the Trick Room. Okay, very interesting. But that works out in our favor. I think that's a pretty good turn for us. And now we get Coco out.
We get the Coco out. Okay.
Which is going to really put a lot of pressure on him. I think we could probably just aim a Thunderbolt into... Wait, does he have a ground type? No, he has no ground types, and he has no way to stop Coco here. I'm definitely leaning towards just firing off a Thunderbolt into the Ninetales slot and maybe just going for that Calm Mind with Fini because he has nothing. I mean, he could roar us out actually, but I don't think that Ninetales is living a T-Bolt.
He could roar us out, but I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt should pick up the knockout onto Ninetales. This is a Thunderbolt in Electric Terrain, I believe.
Yeah.
And if we and what's the item on our Coco again? I'm sorry.
We are running Life Orb, so that's definitely gonna pick up the KO.
So that's definitely gonna pick the KO. Even if he goes for a taunt on Fini, we're fine. So Calm Mind is our safest, our best play here. So Thunderbolt Calm Mind is what I would go for.
Yeah, and I don't think that Persian is carrying a Sash at this point anyway, because that would be really dumb with the Hail. He might be Darky and AMZ, but it looks like we're gonna get this free T-Bolt off here. I really don't anticipate this living. No, he's dead.
Nice.
I didn't think so. I didn't think he was living. We do have a little bit of a concern with that that Sandslash coming out from the back, but he's gonna Snarl, which is kind of interesting. We will negate that special attack drop with our Fini's Calm Mind here, but and definitely put him in an interesting situation. That Ninetales or that Sandslash could come in, but it's not living a hit from. I don't think it's gonna want to take a Muddy Water. So
no.
I think
so.
What
Yeah,
I'll do,
we're sitting in a good position right now.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is if Sandslash comes out, I'll maybe swap Coco out into P2 to take the Tectonic Rage if that's what he wants to do.
Yes, that's the play I was considering doing if he brought in Sandslash. Also, we could just go for the double protect, but I actually like your play better, so we don't get any type of damage onto our Coco.
Yeah, because he has nothing to outspeed it at this point, and it helps us keep that Gyarados in check. But here comes that Sandslash.
And he does bring in that Sandslash.
Yeah, so I'm thinking...
Sandslash, okay, is sitting very good right here. It has the speed boost. It's not too scared of Fini, because Persian could just go for Snarl here, correct?
Oh,
we can
yeah,
either
you know what
A, switch in a Vikavolt.
Yeah, I'm thinking that could be really cool. Going to Vikavolt on it, and then protect Fini maybe?
Yes. I totally agree with that play. 100%.
In case he's running like Corkscrew Crash or something maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just protect Fini and switch Coco out into Vikavolt. So let's do that.
Yes.
I could have also Muddied Watered here because I do feel like his targeting is going to be towards the Coco slot, but this is definitely a safer play, and it gives us an extra turn to stall out this Hail because once the Hail's gone, we're going to be in a much better situation. So hopefully he'll go for the ground EMZ. That would be hilarious into the Vikavolt slot. I would be very excited. Oh, he's firing off a Z-move, baby. Is it? Oh yeah, he went for the Tectonic Rage, so that is awesome. So I think we did predict that properly there. I know P2 would have taken it. I don't even think it would have 2-hit KO P2, but that Levitate is going to come in clutch. Very nice there.
Yes, we got it right.
And he's going to Snarl, and that's fine. I am running a tremendous amount of bulk on our Vikavolt here, so I'm pretty sure we're safe to just double into that Sandslash slot if we want. Maybe Muddy Water T-Bolt into Sandslash, because we do have the terrain in our favor too. And Persian to me is just it's just sitting there. I mean, Snarl's annoying, but it just is waiting for Coco to come back and knock it out with a T-Bolt.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. Thunderbolt is fine. I agree with Thunderbolting the Sandslash. We could go for the Muddy Water.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the Muddy Water is actually the better play because Muddy Water plus T-Bolt will knock out the Sandslash, and it'll get some damage on the Persian too.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, because he's not going to be able to knock out Fini.
Either way, there's not much that Sandslash could do except probably Icicle Crash to Fini.
Wow.
Oh, Aurora Veil.
Aurora Veil Sandslash. That's actually very interesting. But he's still going to take a tremendous amount of damage here. Even a Snarl is going to mitigate our attacks, but it's still going to do a lot. We're in Electric Terrain. Thunderbolt coming off this 145 special attack stat. Muddy Water is going to connect on both. We're going to get the accuracy drop on one of them. I'm confident.
Yes.
Confident as always. Told you.
Oh yes.
Every time, man. Every time.
Right.
And then T-Bolt drops into that, and that's gonna get the para clearly.
Oh wow. So we're sitting. Okay, I thought we were sitting comfortably, but we're sitting great. Like this is amazing. We got everything we wanted. We got an accuracy drop onto the Persian, and we got Sandslash para. So yeah, we're sitting comfortably. You could keep targeting down the Sandslash if you're afraid of it. Persian, we're not afraid of Persian at all. We got the Coco sitting very comfortably in the back. Should knock it out with a Thunderbolt. So we could just keep attacking that Sandslash slot, and we should be fine for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I'm just going to Muddy Water T-Bolt again. We're just going to pick it away slowly, but we know it's set now pretty much. We know it's probably Icicle Crash, Earthquake, which he's not going to go for, and then he's probably got Aurora Veil, Protect, something like that. So He's gonna just keep firing off Snarls and miss. Clearful, nice skillful dodge there. And he's just getting us closer to our Papa Berry. But here comes the Iron Head actually into the Fini, but we're gonna live that, I'm sure, no problemo. Yes. But he does get the flinch. Not a big deal.
That's
we're gonna get most of that back with lefties. So.
Okay.
And there goes the hail, and now it's game. now we're in a good spot. I don't want to say game yet because he still has, you know, a Gyarados sitting in the back. Potentially, he could have a Muck. I don't know what he decided to go with here, but without that hail, he's definitely in a tough spot. So I'm thinking just a simple T-Bolt, Muddy Water. Just keep going with what's working here.
Yes.
Even with all these special attack drops.
I wanted to know, in team preview, it was a great decision on bringing Vikavolt over Garchomp, in my opinion. Thank you for that. Vikavolt was really strong in this matchup, and I couldn't see it, but you did, so that's really good. I really like Vikavolt a lot in this matchup. Now seeing that he had the ground UMZ, we got the, you know, the ground UMZ correct play correct into the Vikavolt slot, so that was pretty big on us. And we've just been controlling the match. I mean, Fini is so strong, like I said earlier. It's so strong.
Yeah, we're gonna see a Citrus Pop on the Persian, which is fine by me. My only concern here is if he does have the Arcanine in the back. Because our special attack has dropped so much, that could be a bit scary with this Gyarados coming in. If it is a Gyarados, I actually think I'm gonna String Shot it, just to remove that thing as a threat with the Dragon Dances. Or, I mean, I guess even like a -4 T-Bolt probably still does a lot, though. But we'll see. I just don't want to, yeah, it is the Gyarados. I just don't want to throw this match away with allowing him to set up with this Gyarados. That would be my only concern here. But we know it's not Waterium Z, so we got that going for us. Yeah, that would be my only concern, because if he sets up a Dragon Dance, he'll be faster than Coco. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to String Shot and then swap Fini into P2 here, because I have the T-Bolt on Fini. I'm sorry, Fini into P2 because I have the T-Bolt on P2, and then I could threaten a Trick Room, and we'll be good there too. So we have a couple different options here. I just do not want to allow this Gyarados to set up in my face.
All right. I have no problem with that. So you could click String Shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go String Shot, and then I'm actually going to switch out Fini here and go into my P2 slot. Because then I can threaten him out with a T-Bolt, and this will keep that Gyarados from setting up on us, just to ensure that he won't be faster than our Coco slot. And also this will give Fini a chance to reset its special attack, and we are gonna get the attack boost here. He is going to go for the Snarl again, skillfully dodged, and we'll see what this Gyarados does. I think he has to basically start setting up Dragon Dances if he wants to win this match. So he's going to actually go for the Fire Blast, the elusive special Gyarados. I feel like I'm going to live this, though. Nah, we ain't living. But that's okay. We just go right into Coco, and that's game. So I think we're good here.
Wonderful played game by you, man. This is really strong. I really love Tapu Fini. I can't express it enough. It's so good. It just sits there. It sets up Calm Mind. It has decent bulk.
That's a good way to put it. It just sits there, and it feels like a lot of times the opponent won't look at it as being a big threat, but after a Calm Mind or two, it can be very challenging to take out. So I think I want to go for the Thunderbolt into the Gyarados slot, because I don't really think Persian can do much to us, and then I'll probably just go for like a Thunderbolt into the Persian itself, because we are boosted by the Electric Terrain.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. No matter what Persian does here, even if he goes for a Snarl and if Gyarados protects, it's going to go down by a Thunderbolt the next turn. So we get the Thunderbolt off, which is pretty nice.
No Wakan Berry, so we're good there. Gyarados goes down. He's just left with Persian, and I think this one is going to be put in the books here momentarily, because I don't think this Persian Snarl is going to do anything, and he's just missing like crazy because of that Muddy Water drop earlier. So not a bad match, not a bad start, man. We're getting a nice little W here. I'll take it.
I'm so glad that I got you a W. I hope I don't get aDrive 2 losses. I hope I don't get aDrive 2 losses, but we actually took a win here. So
a pretty commanding win too.
Yes, very commanding.
That was a little weird though. I've yet to see Sandslash carrying Aurora Veil, which isn't a bad idea if you think about it. As it frees up a move slot on Ninetales, allowing it to run Blizzard and run Freeze Dry, and potentially even run Icy Wind if you want to run Speed Control on it, or Encore,
Icy
or
Wind,
Moonblast.
Encore. Yeah.
So you free up that move slot, so you got some opportunities there. So let's jump into another one, man. I always like to win, so hopefully we can win one more here and go flawless. I don't think I've had a guest on who has won every match so far.
I will be the first. I will be the first.
I hope so. Let's do it. So I think Wolf won the first two, and then we did a third one and we lost. And I think Aaron and I lost one and won one. Alex and I lost one and won one. Wolf and I lost one and won one. And then you're here. So
Yes.
So let's keep it going, man.
The pressure's on. The pressure's on. Let's go.
The pressure's so on. We're facing someone from Spain. So let's see what we got here. He's got a Arcanine Nihilego.
Ooh.
So that leads me to believe that I should probably be a little careful with my Garchomp because he's probably got HP Ice. Coco. Wow, he's got a Snorlax for anti-Trick Room, which I'm thinking he's going to bring, seeing my Porygon2, and he's got a Garchomp of his own. So I definitely want to bring Porygon2 this match. Its Bolt Beam really helps out here. I do like my own Garchomp, but I'm worried about the Nihilego. I like my own Marowak may dissuade his Coco, so I'm definitely going to lead P2 here regardless, because I think it matches up really well against his team. I'm worried about that Snorlax, though, because I don't want to set Trick Room because of that Snorlax. That thing with Belly Drum is just so scary. Fini does have some usefulness here. I really do like Fini. I'm worried about the Coco, but I think I could lead P2 Fini, Marowak in the back, and then maybe bring, let's see here.
I like Garchomp here, but I just don't know how to fit it in. Because I'm mostly scared of the Snorlax and the Nihilego, correct? Because Nihilego hits our team pretty hard. It has access to Power Gem and Sludge Bomb. Probably Life Orb, so...
I think I'm going to bring Garchomp in the back because it does have some usefulness here, and we do have some Trick Room options, and then... So I'm going to lead P2 Fini, I'm going to bring Garchomp in the back, and then I'm thinking about... Actually, Vikavolt might not be terrible. Yeah, Marowak in the back, you're right, to catch that Coco, just in case he brings it. I think that's the right lineup here. I think he's going to bring that Nihilego. I think he's going to bring that Snorlax in the back, and then I think he's probably going to bring... I think he's going to lead Nihilego, and I definitely think Snorlax is going to be in the back.
Definitely Nihilego, because Nihilego's really good, and Snorlax. I could definitely see both of them coming into this matchup, because they're really strong.
Maybe Arcanine, and then Chomp? He's actually going to lead Coco Chomp. Okay. So that's pretty interesting. That's actually not terrible. I can simply protect Fini, Ice Beam into the Chomp here. Might be an obvious play, but I don't really see what I lose from doing that. Unless he doubles into P2 with Groundinium Z and T-Bolt. But,
I don't think that'll knock out, though.
And do I get a special attack boost here? I do. So I get Ice Beam into the Garchomp and knock it out in one shot here. I'm thinking that's too good of an opportunity to pass up. I don't want to set Trick Room unless I know that Snorlax is not there. Because I lose if Snorlax comes in and Belly Drum. So I'm thinking I'm going to Ice Beam into the Chomp and just simply protect with Fini. Because I don't want to switch into Marowak and take a Groundium Z, you know?
And I see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, let's do that. So
I think that's a pretty safe play.
Yeah, I think that's the right play, because if he targets us with Coco, like his obvious play here would simply be probably just to double into the Fini, like Poison Jab, T-Bolt. I don't know. Maybe I could definitely
see a Thunderbolt or Groundium Z into the Fini slot or Poison Jab. Oh, he switches into
Snorlax.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. I knew that Snorlax was going to come in, and he's actually going to double out. So we're going to see his whole team here. And it's a Gyarados, so...
Oh, nice. So we could really catch this Gyarados because we have the Thunderbolt, and I don't think he'll expect it.
Yeah.
And we could also set up with our Fini.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned about that Snorlax belly drumming now, though. I will say that. And I don't know what we can do to stop it, but at least if we're not in Trick Room, he's not going to be able to set up in our face. So... We get a nice chunk off there. Definitely not thick fat. Maybe we go for a Thunderbolt into the Gyarados slot and then a Muddy Water... Just a Muddy Water to cover the two. Or I can Moonblast into Snorlax. No, Calm Mind actually is a really good play.
Yes, I like Calm Mind a lot. Just in case, because the way he switched in Snorlax, it perceives me to be that it's the curse set. Belly Drum is also pretty strong, but he doesn't really have a way to really stop Trick Room, and I think that the curse Snorlax deck will be the best for his team. But I'm just trying to think, do we lose anything for going for Calm Mind this turn though?
The only thing that could happen is he could set up with either of the Pokemon, but I think we're already going into the Gyarados, and Moonblast will definitely take out the Snorlax with Porygon. So I'm gonna go Calm Mind T-Bolt here.
Okay.
Nice. And we'll see what he's gonna do. He's gonna set up a Dragon Dance. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. You are such a wonderful dude. He might be running the Waterium Z, but it is not living a T-Bolt here from a +1 special attack Porygon unless he's got the Wakan Berry, which I really don't anticipate at all. A lot of Porygons run like Tri-Attack Ice Beam, and there's no Berry Pop, and this is it for Gyarados. There you go.
Bye-bye.
So the question is,
Nice,
what
nice.
is that Snorlax gonna do? He's gonna Facade here.
Okay.
Very interesting. That's gonna do approximately 7 damage, equivalent to throwing a pebble at my Porygon2.
Yeah, so that was a pretty great turn on our end. Snorlax did not
Pretty
set up,
great,
so
Josh. That was amazing. Oh man.
Snorlax did not set up, which is really good. So now Snorlax isn't that big of a threat. Okay, let's look at the Pokemon.
Dude, so I really want to go double into Coco right now and just knock it out, because he's not going to knock out Fini with a T-Bolt here. I'm +1 Spadef. I don't think Coco can kill Fini at this point.
Yeah, that's the play I want.
It's a little risky,
exactly
but because we could lose Fini, obviously, and it's likely that we lose Fini, but then we're left with Snorlax and Garchomp versus a P2 and the rest of our team, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I do have Marowak in the back, though, so I could easily switch P2 out, but I really like that special attack boost that we have right now.
Yeah. So I think that doubling the Coco is pretty fair. Even if he protects and does something with Snorlax, what do we lose? We don't lose much. So, yeah, that's a pretty strong play on our end.
Yeah, I don't. The only thing that would knock us out here, I think, would be a crit T-Bolt. I don't think we're. Oh, he's actually going to target the Porygon2 slot here.
Oh,
so that works
he
out even
predicted us to
better.
protect.
Yeah, that works out even better. So he didn't expect that. Moonblast. Oh, this is actually going to be. Special attack drop is nice. I think the Ice Beam will do enough. I don't know. This is going to be close. Ooh, just a wee bit shy, but that special attack drop could prove to be very effective, because now Porygon2 is weakened here. I can't. I don't think I can recover up, because I think he's gonna knock us out with T-Bolt. So I have Garchomp in the back, but
I want to switch into Marowak here.
With the P2 slot?
Yes.
And then Muddy Water, probably?
Yes.
I mean, we run the risk of missing.
It's missing, though, and we want to... If we miss, I don't think we lose much, because then his play would have to be either A, switch into Garchomp for the Snorlax and go for the Discharge to actually get damage onto our Fini. So I think Muddy Water play is fine. We don't lose. We're not losing much.
Yeah,
so that's
because if he targets our Fini here, the Marowak will absorb it. He doesn't even know if we have it. He probably thinks we don't have Marowak because we haven't brought it in yet. So we really preserve that in the back. And the T-Bolt does come off. He targets. I don't know how. And then that's gonna be it for that Coco. Muddy Water is gonna connect with both, it looks like here, and that's gonna actually do a tremendous amount to this Snorlax, which looks like it doesn't have a ton of special bulk. Ooh, we actually don't pop its berry, which is kind of cool. And he's gonna Facade, and he actually targets the Fini slot, but that's not gonna do a ton. That's a crit? No, that did a lot, actually. That's a pretty offensive Snorlax there.
That's stab Facade, though.
Yeah, that's true. Coming off a pretty decent attack stat, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised.
Okay, all right. So now we're in a very precarious position. We don't know. He didn't reveal the Z move, correct?
Not yet, no.
So
I'm still thinking protect Marowak and then Moonblast into Chomp. That's what I'm thinking.
We could do that, or we could also double protect, burning the Z move if he goes for it, and then that forces him to go for Earthquakes, which thus leads him to attacking his own Snorlax. I don't know how you feel about that.
I just don't think Groundium Z. I don't think his Earthquake is gonna beat Fini regardless here.
Okay, so then that's fair. If you want to protect the Marowak and
yeah, I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna protect the Marowak. I definitely agree with what you're saying, but I think that protecting Marowak and Moonblasting the Garchomp, getting that damage off is gonna be pretty nice. So I wanna try that, because I don't think a Groundium Z move is gonna even come close to knocking out Fini at this point in time. And he's actually gonna Poison Jab anyway, which is kind of what I thought he was gonna do. And I feel like we're gonna just eat that. Yeah, we do. So he does get the poison though, since we don't have the right terrain, but at least we're gonna get some big damage off into him with his Moonblast here.
This should pick up the knockout.
And it does. Yeah, so now we're just left with the Snorlax. So I just wanted to get rid of that Garchomp, because the last thing I wanted to do was allow that thing to put some offensive pressure on. Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point in time, I think we just click Moonblast into the Snorlax slot here. I mean, he could protect.
And Flare Blitz, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Flare Blitz and Moonblast into it. I think that was his last, right? He's just left with the Snorlax here. So definitely just Flare Blitz into it. He could have the, what is it called? The high horsepower, but I'm not really too concerned. If he has Protect, then he'll obviously get Fini knocked out, but then we have the Groundium Z move coming in. But this might be, I don't think this is AV Snorlax. We'll see if he has a berry.
Wow. Oh, Snorlax has nice bolt.
Yeah, there's the berry. So he's gonna activate that, but I don't think he's gonna like this Flare Blitz very much. I don't think he's gonna like it at all. Not with it. Not with thick
faster.
Yeah, that's so he's definitely running that for Trick Room, and we pick up the W, man. Look at us go. The dream team over here,
two
dude.
Wins.
Not bad, man. That's it, dude. That's pretty good. We pick up 2 wins, so I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're the first guest on Road to Regionals, and we actually pick up a 4-0. So I'll take it, man. Thanks for joining us, dude. I appreciate that, man.
Thank you again, aDrive, for having me. It was a wonderful experience to be here. I love your community. I love everything you do on your channel. You're an amazing person in our community, and thank you for everything that you're doing for VGC. Thank you for everything, dude.
Yeah, no, thank you, man. I really do appreciate it, and I want to continue to showcase awesome VGC players like yourself on this series, so I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come hang out with us here on the aDrive Army channel. Thank you again, Josh. Guys, I encourage you one more time, please do me a favor, check out all the description, or all the information in the description. Check out Josh's Twitter, YouTube, Twitch channel, all that good stuff. I'm actually gonna meet him in St. Louis, so that'll be really cool, right? We're gonna both be there together, so we'll get to meet in person there too. That'll be awesome. And we mentioned a bunch of other websites. I'll try to remember to put them all in the description. If I forget, just pester me in the comments and I'll get you there. Hopefully a new team on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna skip tomorrow's episode and do a team on Wednesday, so I have a little bit more time to build, but we should be good to go. Thank you so much again, Josh, for hanging out with us, dude. Thank you for helping us pick up 2 wins, man. That was a lot of fun. And thank you guys for watching.
That was so much fun, dude.
Yes, thank you guys so much for watching as well. Hit that like button down below if you enjoyed. For myself and Josh, we're gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.